How to find peace even if your life is in the middle of chaos. If everything in your life is chaotic and feels upside down, if you are yearning and reaching for that feeling of peace, there is a very simple way out. You have to design a purpose or an exit or both for yourself. And yes, this might sound too simple, so I'm going to explain. But first, I want to say that this applies to temporary situations as well as situations that you have been living in for years. Once you decide that the life of chaos you are in the middle of is not where you want to be, you are allowed to change it by any means necessary. You are allowed to find the peace that you want, the peace that each of us deserves. If your life is already relatively peaceful and an unforeseen circumstance throws everything into disarray, my antidote is the same. If you have a purpose and a goal you are striving towards, you will have a solid foundation you can lean on in times of chaos. Even if that purpose and goal is finding your purpose and discovering the goals you want to achieve, you will have a direction that is above all other things going on around you. And once you find this direction and make your goal the main priority, everything else going on around you is muted. All of a sudden, you will notice that all the chaos around you is not serving any purpose. It is much easier to ignore the chaos and negativity happening around you once you see that it is completely pointless. You start to see things going on in your life for what they truly are. When I first realized this, it changed everything for me because all of a sudden I had clarity above my job and my finances and even relationships. Everyone's situation is different. Each one of us walks a complex web of life, but the overall answer to finding peace regardless of your situation is always the same: purpose and direction. If you already feel like you have a solid sense of purpose and direction, then you know exactly what I'm talking about, and you know the comfort and focus that it can bring. Even if you have a solid sense of purpose and well-defined goals and you are finding yourself in turbulent, chaotic times, yearning for peace, then you have to plan an exit. Sometimes when we are just starting to uncover our best selves and we are noticing that the lives we have are not meant for us, the exit plan is the purpose and the goal. Depending on your situation and your tolerance for the unknown, this can take an amount of time and planning. You might have to live in the middle of uncertainty for an amount of time, but I have found that as soon as you are driven towards a goal and you have a self-defined purpose, the better parts of your mind will not only show you opportunities, but create opportunities for you, opportunities that take you farther and farther away from the chaos and give you a strength that you did not know you had. Even if your purpose is to find a tiny corner of peace in this world, finding a simple life can be one of the most worthy pursuits we can undertake. What I am trying to say is that it does not matter what you decide your goals and purpose should be. Evaluate your life and identify your goal. Find your purpose. Lean into your life. Plan and prepare. Think about your wants and needs with intention. This is the path to finding peace in the middle of the chaos that life can bring. And always remember, it only takes one day to turn everything around.